folks, we're back again to keep playing through Mass Effect 1. We're gonna continue. We're gonna resume. Okay, let's go. Wait, wrong button. There we go. I think we've dealt with a lot of the sound issues that I was having the first time that we played at this point, where now the game should be pretty well balanced with my voice. Wait a second. I guess I had to change this option every time I play. Wait a second. Can I make this even prettier? Nope, I guess it's the prettiest I can make. Okay, we're going to go back onto the Citadel. We're going to bring Ashley and Caden for a couple of things.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
There are a few things that we have to get done before we head to get Liara. Okay, we're gonna go complete some of these. We've scanned 18. That's actually huge. Okay. No, every single time I always unequip, or I always do this. Okay. I'm saving. Where's my quick save? I can't save in the elevator. Can I save out here? I can. There we go.
So, Williams, are you happy you signed on with Commander Shepard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe bank's hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. A big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life.
Okay, cool. I didn't want to deal with the reporter yet. Let's go talk to Jalid. Hey, Jalid, you liar.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
What about the Keeper data?
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Great. These guys are just so annoying, let's be honest. Okay, now I just need to scan, I think, one more Keeper. Okay. You're getting 2 points in Sentinel. You're getting all of the... You're gonna end up getting every single biotic ability, Caden. Okay, so we've dealt with that. We just need to scan one more Keeper, which is huge.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply.
Makes sense.
Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Oh man, I keep going to the wrong places.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Okay, let's just take Citadel Rapid Transit. I want to go see the consort. And if I'm doing this right at the beginning of the video, I can blank it out for YouTube.
That's right. It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember.
What drew you back to the Citadel and to the consort?
I don't know exactly. It may sound strange, but I simply felt called.
That's not strange. Many of us have felt the same calling.
This is kind of interesting.
Really? I hadn't seen any other humans working here, but I didn't want to ask.
No doubt you were just the first of many to come. It's only a matter of time now that your species is spreading its wings.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
Oh, hello Carver, welcome to my lap. Hello Shaira.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
Sure.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding, a wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. That strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
That's it.
Thanks, I guess.
Close your eyes and relax, Commander.
Avert your eyes, avert your eyes, avert your eyes. Woo! Isn't that just like a Titanic reference?
Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Bye, Shaira.
Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Big place.
Always says big place.
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Come on, Ashley. Okay, I need to find one more keeper. Did I ever end up getting the one in Flux?
I still can't believe that could happen out in the open like that.
Woo! Okay, I've completed the Keepers. The Keepers thing is now complete. Let's go. Wait a second. Squad. 12 points for Ashley. What do I want Ashley to be able to do? I want really good assault rifle usage from Ashley. There. Okay, now we are going to, well, actually, do I have anything that I can sell? Dr. Michelle?
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Yikes.
Oh, Commander Shepard, I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan, down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
I bet I get a better deal from her after I do this. So let's do this first. Oh, wait. Wait. Also, let's look at my equipment. Okay, let's change my rounds. Phasic rounds 3. I like having the combat sensor, so I'm gonna keep the combat sensor. What else do I use a lot? We'll use shock absorbers. I'm never going to really use the assault rifle or the shotgun. However, I do occasionally use a pistol. So let's do hammerheads. And then the rest can be sold after I do this quest. Oh, Moreland. Oh, and we can finish Emily Long's quest. Here you go, Emily.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist.
Rex did most of it.
I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
You know, when I think about it though, I'm shocked that they allow me to openly carry literally all of my weapons on the Citadel. Like, this is kind of crazy. I understand it's because we have fights on the Citadel, but still.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Goodbye.
1 second. I need
Yes,
to
all
save
right then.
first,
Good
just in
tidings to you,
case.
human. Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies.
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Change of plans.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up.
What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Yeah, I mean, the blackmailer probably wouldn't want to shut down a medical clinic for such a stupid reason, especially since Dr. Michelle is doing good work. Obviously, she shouldn't have, like, given free medical supplies to, like, run down clinics for free. Well, like, she shouldn't have stolen them. I feel like if she had paid for them herself and then donated them, that's fine. Stealing is wrong. Plus, if she worked for the place, she probably could have gotten a great deal.
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
I wonder if the captain knows him.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
I'm going to sell all of my stuff to you. Hey, money. Wait, does that sound mean level up? It do mean level up. Let's get some Spectre training in here. Hahaha. Okay, so we're gonna go get Liara first. But let's go talk to the captain. As many side quests that I can complete here, the better. And we'll talk to Samisha's people too.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
How long do you think this research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
You gotta have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
Oh no! Oh no! I don't know how I feel anymore.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
A few years. Oh man, this is actually really tough for me to think about. Thinking. No, we have to get the body back. We have to get the body back.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
It's a betrayal of her loyalty to the Alliance. It's a betrayal to her family. This is not worth it.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you.
Good.
Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Thank you, Bosker. I can't. The more I think about it, like, it's just so wrong. And it's like, from what I hear, plenty of, not to sound super dark, but there's probably plenty of other people.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
When can I talk to Nasana? I know that that leads to a quest. I just don't know when it leads to a quest. Okay.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Samesh.
Samesh?
I don't know if this helps, but your wife, Nerali, loved you very much. She missed your cooking, and she played recordings of you every night before she went to sleep.
I know, Miss Williams. But thank you. It's nice to hear it again.
Ah, man. He got me right in the heart. This is why I have to bring Ashley for this. There's like no point in completing that quest without Ashley. Well, there's some point, but like it's more meaningful this. Wait, where's Udina? Anderson, where's Udina?
Yes, Commander?
Baines.
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
Okay.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Honestly, a lot of these side quests are a lot more interesting now that I'm a grown-up and not a child, because I'm actually picking up on things that I never noticed. And also, usually, you know, after you finish a game, you kind of just speed through everything. You're like, oh, I know this already. I know this already. It does feel like I am picking up on a whole bunch of new things that I didn't notice before. And I'm also being a lot more thoughtful, I feel, than I was the first million times I played this game. Because I used to play this game through, when I was still in high school, I would play through it every single spring break. I would play it through to 100 completion, during spring break, and it was so fun. But I also was trying to get it done,
I'm waiting
so...
to speak with one of the counselor's assistants. Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
You should have mentioned this earlier, Admiral.
I don't think he should have.
Baines is already dead. It's too late for him. I'm only concerned about my team. Someone has to find them. Please, Shepard, I'm counting on you.
I will get that done, but the Bane stuff is very interesting. I should go to Michelle later and talk to her about it. Let's see. Okay, I think that now's a really good time for us to continue the story. Advanced throw, and let's get stasis. Throw is, in my opinion, one of my favorite biotic abilities. Let's max out assault rifles and add more to assault training. I don't know if this is actually good builds. I'm just thinking how I would want them to be built.
How you holding up, Lieutenant?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the Geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
I like our little friendships that are forming. Yay, codex entry! Yay, more codex entries.
Form up.
Deploying.
Are you okay, Ashley? Okay, we are going to go to...
Stand by, shore party.
Get Liara.
Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Hello, bestie.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I love this guy.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
Duh.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
I need to know more about this Vrolich syndrome.
I really don't need to, and I could also research it on my own, but whatever.
It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
Love this kid.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
I know he's not a kid, and I know that I'm not. There's no way that I'm actually older than that guy. But, like. I just find it neat. Hey, Presley.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
They're on our side, bro.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Nihilus was also on our side, and we didn't kill him and he didn't try to kill us. I don't understand why Nihilus is being brought up.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
Bye, Presley.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Finding his journal entries in 2 was pretty sick. I'm so excited. I can't wait till I finish Mass Effect 1 so I can play Mass Effect 2. It is seriously such a great game. Okay, let's go talk to everybody. Let's go talk to all of our new besties, and then we're gonna go get Liara. I wonder, I think Chakwas probably has some new dialogue now that we've learned about Joker's disease.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I can only talk about Caden.
Goodbye, Commander.
Sad face. Okay, let's check out my bedroom. It's pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay. And I have my own locker over here. Take all. And these are sleeper pods. Feels kind of like shit. It feels bad that I have a bed and everybody else has to sleep in these pods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they have to share too. Like, this is definitely not enough for the entire crew to sleep.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
I need to try really hard to not romance Caden, because I don't really... Like, if I'm going to romance anyone, it's going to be Liara, but ideally I don't romance anyone.
Looking for supplies?
I am.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay. So, too expensive for my blood, too expensive for my blood. But I could theoretically get better... Can I get a sniper rifle 3? Damage per second is less. Accuracy rating is... Oh, wait, no. That's all more. Ooh, the heatsink capacity Garbo, though. Heatsink capacity, not the worst. I mean, this is a better Omni tool than what I currently have. But how much is it? Okay, that's not nearly as bad, but like, I feel like we can complete a world and I can do better there. Rex?
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Come on.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I don't like any of my responses. Because I know what happens here, but like Rex really puts us in our place, so I think that's good.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation?
No, we were not.
An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
Yeah, I did an oops. Yeah, I see your point.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan. I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
Yeah.
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
And now I'm learning new things. And, well, I already knew about the genophage. I have this game a lot in the past, but...
Shepard.
Rex.
Ashley.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
What's your opinion of the
Kinda wish you'd got there. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we...
Yes, if I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
We never trained to fight synthetics. The Geth
Our training's supposed... I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Okay, let's go talk to Tali. Engineer Adams loves her, if I recall correctly.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tali? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for Tali, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Cool.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
That's more codex entries.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brainpower?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I'm not going to say serves you right, but I will point out that they just defended themselves.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians, all organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren, and that's why we have to stop him.
Yeah.
I should go.
See you later.
Sorry, Tally. Wait, before I forget.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
I need to talk about your pilgrimage.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Like nothing, bye.
See you later.
I actually really enjoy Tally as a character. And now we talk to my future husband, Garrus Vicarian. Hello, Garrus.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander.
You're welcome.
I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
It's kind of important, though, Garrus.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
Yep. Good job. Okay, and now we begin exploring the galaxy, folks. Okay. We're going to start with Hawking Ita.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hulking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now.
Yikes.
He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he and his followers killed them.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
I might be able to end this without violence.
You serve with him. He might listen to you. But he's already killed 2 Alliance representatives. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Okie dokie. Yay, Cobalt. Cobalt. Okay. Cool, League of the One medallion. Tamahara. Okay, let's do our best to complete this little side quest. It makes sense to bring Alliance people with me for this. How bad is driving the Mako in Legendary Edition? I can't imagine that they changed it that much. I do have a guide open because planet exploration sucks, and I want to just make sure I get it all done for this 100% playthrough. Oops. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Shift was the key that I wanted. This cluster of prefab utility shacks have a distinctly ramshackle look to them. A set of rover tracks lead away over the mountain ridge to the southwest. Okay, is there stuff that I could loot? Yay. Nice. Okay, I'll take all of this. I'll take all of it. And I'll take all of it. Maybe I'm just better at this now that I know how to drive. Oh, frick! No! I don't like this. I don't like this at all. What did they say? How do I repair it with Medi Gel? No. Okay. Okay, oh man, can I even kill a Thresher Maw? So that's road bullets, and this one is okay. I think I get it. We're quick saving here, and then we're going to see if I can kill a Thresher Maw. No! Okay. 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 We're trying again. We're trying again. No! No! Leave me alone! I was so close that time. I was so close. I'm Googling this. How to defeat Threshermon Mass Effect. Okay. Okay, this is hard. Okay. Okay. Great, I'm already cooked. I'm already cooked. We're running. We're booking it. We're booking it. We're booking it. We're booking it. We're getting out. We're getting out. We're getting out. That's so not worth it. That's so not worth it. Okay, so jump to dodge the acid. Okay. kill it? Did I kill it? No. Okay, okay. The dodge by jumping request was, or advice that I found was really good, because that didn't suck nearly as much as I thought. Okay, we killed a thresher maw, which was horrifying and just as bad as I remember. Okay. Does it respawn? Does it respawn? Actual serious question. I think it's gonna be really funny if I die to biotics because I was able to take down a thresher maw. Okay, thresher maw gone. Thank God. That sucked. That was awful. We're saving. We're saving now that I killed a thresher maw. Okay, now we're gonna finish our exploration on this planet. Is there a way to just be like, guide me this way? Set destination. There we go. Oh my god, can I? Nope, that did not help. That helped. Two question marks. I thought that there was one question mark, but now there be two. Okay, let's try to not absolutely biff this. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. And Q to get out. Wrecked mining vehicle examine. Well, there's also this. There we go. Turian insignia. Let's frickin' go. Ah! I want Spectre gear, like, ASAP, so I need to start earning money. No! I need to up electronics. Yeah, we're returning to the Normandy. We're bringing Tally. Tally has to have high electronics. Sure, Tally and Caden. Our tech strength is insane. I already dealt with the Turian wreckage. Oh, wait, this is a great opportunity for me to check if the Thresher Maw spawns back. The bane of my existence, the source of all my trauma. Okay, it's gone forever, thank goodness. There's supposed to be mushrooms. Or like they're spawned by like shrooms or something. I forget what it's called. Anyways, I think the Thresher Maw would taste very mushroomy. Wait, did I have a... Wait a second. Oh, only 4. It's better than my electronics. Oh, what? Fine. I'll go this way. Shock of all shocks that the Mako is getting by with no damage here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't understand how this thing survives. There we go, manual bypass. Ah, crud. Oh, phew, I did it. Okay, I'm cool. I'm so cool. I'm so good at this game. That did not sound good. Biotic compounds over there. But before we go to the biotic compound, there's other things to explore on this planet. Driving the Mako is difficult. Whee! Somehow no damage. Somehow doing that caused 0 damage. How does it make sense? Seriously, folks. Make it make sense. Okay, enemies. Let's go. I just ran over all of your buddies. Well, that was easy. Kind of funny. Really? Nothing here? Just a little bit of XP that I could gather? That's it? That's it? Well, XP is XP, I suppose.
You lead. I'll follow.
All that and the Mako took no damage. Crazy. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Make it make sense. You're telling me that I got a missile shot at me and did nothing. But acid from a Thresher Maw can't be defended against? Uranium. Hello, uranium deposit. I will take you for money. Crud! Oh my god, let me through. Okay. 400 monies.
I'm right here.
Yes, I know. Oh, I just realized that I am, in fact, bringing a biotic with me, which might be helpful. Oh my gosh! No, no, no. Okay, come on, turn. I want to drive over this and nothing else. Okay. Phew, okay. We're doing such a great job gathering supplies. Making money. So that I can eventually get a Spectre level weapon. There we go. Let's save. Where do we go in? Do we go in here? Is this it? Or is it over there? Which compound are we supposed to be compounding? Maybe going in guns blazing is a bad idea. Okay, I'll take a Med-Eye gel.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
So I'm guessing this. Okay, so far this is going pretty well. My charm is charming.
can't trust the Alliance.
The Alliance wants to wipe us out. Father Kyle told us.
Come on, Father Kyle. You can do better than that.
Just because we're biotics doesn't mean we don't deserve to be treated fairly.
Wait, I'm here alone? Where's my party? Why am I alone?
Don't try anything. We're watching you.
Oh, I'm nerves. I'm saving again. I don't trust this. Why am I alone? Oh my goodness, there's so many of them.
Just because we're biotics doesn't mean we don't deserve to be treated fairly.
You're right. You do deserve to be treated fairly. I say as I loot all of the items in here. Sorry, I'm a loot goblin. Don't mind me. Okay, there's Tally. Okay, there's Caden. I was worried about you guys. Do you have like a conversation with one of the cultists or something? Oh, jeez, you guys scared me.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
This is so cult.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
Okay.
I'm gonna trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
The power of
Joker
speech.
can have the 5th Fleet pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
I will surrender myself to the Alliance outside the compound gates in 1 hour, Commander.
Joker can have the 5th Fleet pick Major Kyle up.
Those other men from the Alliance tried to kill Father Kyle.
Father Kyle says we biotics have to stick together.
I mean, Caden, like, give me a little bit more credit. I feel like I'm doing a good thing here. Man, these things are just mazes. Oh. Yeah, I mean, all these people are just, they just need help. So hopefully the Alliance helps them too. Kind of annoyed if the Alliance doesn't help them. They were kind of taken into a cult. And they always play creepy music. They always play creepy music in these things. Shaking my head. Yes, let's return to the Normandy.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was gonna end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
I put a whole lot of points in charm. That's how I did it. Okay, so now I've finished this cluster. And I can't go into anything else. Okay. Kepler Verge, Armstrong Nebula, Argo Sorol, Gemini Sigma. Let's go Armstrong.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy, Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Armstrong Nebula. Wow. Okay. Let's go to Gagarin first. Okay, I got one thing of Matriarch's writings. And I got a light metal. And there's nothing at Sol Gilris. And there's nothing at Preshta. Am I blind? Okay. Full. This circle has Antikyrum. Full thing of this next line. We get Sulgaris. Full thing of this next line. We get Wait a second. Okay. If we're dealing with Geth, we're bringing techies. We're bringing techies and we're bringing the muscle. There we go. Oh my gosh. Barely did it. Just barely did it. Great. At least let me get over here. Oh my gosh. Come on, come on. Why is driving the Mako so difficult? I'm just trying to drive. I'm just trying to get to new places. This very sandy, dusty planet. This feels like a very boring... This is gonna be a very boring video. Yeah, you know what? This part is just going to be all planet exploration. I would rather get as much planet exploration done as possible now, so I don't need to do it later, than have to do it later or in between other stuff. I could spend a few hours on this, honestly. I don't know if I'll have much to say. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, no. Oh man. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I barely made it. I barely made it. Take all. Okay. Okay. That was cutting it close, folks. That was cutting it heckin' close. Gonna be around. I'm going to make a decision and I'm going to go around this way. made good choices, and I only make good choices. Now, where is this metal? There we go. Thorium. Okay, that one was easier. Wait. Now we go here. Then we deal with the geth. And then we deal with the rest of the exploration on this planet. I do find it kind of hilarious that it feels like I've never met Admiral Hackett before, and yet his voice just comes up so much, being like, by the way, Shep, can you do this? And I'm all like, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it for the credits. I love credits. Okay, is this going to be up, or is this going to... I think it's going to be up. For some reason, I feel like this is very up-coded. What are this? What is this? Okay, should I be scared? Oh my gosh, okay, why do they always play the creepy music? Why, oh why do they always play the creepy music? Oh man. Okay, take all. Okay, take all. And there's definitely enemies. I feel fear. Let's save. Let's check everybody out. Let's make him better at assault rifles. Rex very much strikes me as an assault rifle kind of guy. Actually, he strikes me as more of a shotgun kind of guy when I think about it a little bit more. This is just a good build. We're upping his combat armor. We want him to eventually be able to wear heavy armor. Okay. Tally is fine. I'm fine. Let's do equipment right quick. I'm using an Adventure 3, which is good. Ooh. The hammer 2 is higher accuracy and higher damage, but less heatsink. Let's try it. Let's just try it. Let's see what happens. Okay. And now we're gonna go to Rex. We're gonna give him more damage. Accuracy doesn't matter to me for them as much as damage does. Scimitar's pretty good. Okay. Banshee 2. Tally. Tally has to be a shotgun homie, so we're going to give... No. I don't feel like much of these are an improvement for her. She's not going to use a sniper rifle. Let's survive. No! Why? This just sucks. This is just awful. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Tally. Okay, do we get...
We're good, Commander.
Okay, thank you, Tally. I needed that. I was so nervous. Why was it filled with husks? Where are the Geth? Is it filled with husks because of the Geth? That's probably it. That's probably it. Oh, that's so shitty. That's so insanely brutal. I knew that I had a right to feel a sinking in my stomach. That, like, honestly, Geth, way funner to fight than... Why? Why? I don't like this sniper rifle. This sniper rifle sucks. We're switching the sniper rifle back. What was I using before? The Reaper 1? I hated that.
I think we got him, Commander.
Thanks, Rex. I really needed you to tell me I did good. Getting so many heavy armors. I don't think any human in my party is... Well, you know what? Ashley might end up with heavy armor. Oh my god, there's more enemies? There's more enemies? Where? Where could they be? This is why I keep the weapon out, folks. Through that way. I thought we dealt with them all. What happened here? Where's the story? Where's the plot, folks? Where's the hecking plot? There is no plot here. No, it's Geth now. Tally, you need to move, girl. There, that was beauty. Aw, crap, they're getting behind us. There we go. There we go. I'm feeling quite powerful right now. So did they put the husks here to like trap us or something? There was no story here though, so that's I didn't realize that this was the outpost. I thought that this was going to be the outpost. Yup. That was actually quite enjoyable. I agree with you, Rex. That was fun. We're level 7. Level 7, level 7. We're very close to level 8. I'm taking another charm point. Because why wouldn't I? I could get medium armor. Yeah, let's work on getting medium armor for myself. I'd like to be less squishy. Kind of fun taking Uncle Erndot and Oh my goodness, why? Oh my, I hate this place. Okay, so I need to keep in mind when I go to these outposts that I need to always park the Mako close by, because the Geth might be able to take me out, but they might not be able to take me out if I'm inside of a tank. So after I get those two, there's supposedly another thing over here. Yeah, I'm using a guide. Sue me. There are so many planets here, and my goal is 100%. There we go. League of the One medallion. There we go.
Let's go.
Yes, sirree. Okay, so that's a camp. That means loot. Loot is good. And you know what? I think that, like, just by taking characters that I think belong on missions, like, I know that when I originally played this, I was almost always just bringing Garrus and Rex. Well, it's a good thing they abandoned it. Assuming that they are not the husks that we eventually acquired to fight. The scavengers did a good job, like, just leaving. Okay, this is the last thing to investigate. Oh my gosh. I think that this is 20 years, 21 years after Mass Effect. So many just, like, were they not wearing spacesuits? Why are they just, okay. Okay. Well, that's rough. We're done here. So we have finished Garen. Let's do Grissom next. Or not. Let's do Tereshkova next. Or heck, maybe I should just get... medallion. Nothing at Hunsalra. Nothing at Sol Marlin. Nothing at Mawinor. Something at whatever. Yay! Another heavy metal. Now, which one is Antibar? Okay, let's 100% Antibar. Bringing Tally made so much sense. I liked this squad for dealing with Geth. We need the muscle because me and Tally are squishy. And no offense to Ashley, the muscle is the Krogan. Okay, so there's 3 things. That's the Geth outpost. We're going to go around. Let's just make sure that I'm not about to... Oh my gosh, Carver, you gotta give me a little bit more warning before you jump onto my lap. That was scary for me. That was scary. No. Carver, my microphone ain't a chew toy. Snowy planet. Carver used to sit and play video games with me all the time. No. Okay, okay, I was really worried that I was gonna be stuck there. And the less bots we have, the better. Yay, lithium. We're going to be better about saving in between finding stuff because the fact that I almost got stuck in a hole before made me unhappy. Carver is so lovey right now. He's such a little lovey. He's just staring up at me with his beautiful little eyes. I wonder why. Normally he doesn't come sit on my lap that often. I used to always game, like, on my bed. So there was always plenty of space for both of us, but now I'm playing on a desktop PC, thus making it a little bit harder to play from, you know, my bed. Instead, I'm in my closet. My little recording closet. There we go, Mercury. Okay, let's go to this next. Go around to get to there. Guess not. I don't like that sound. I'm feeling nervous. Why are there 3 things here? Okay, that looks like a whole bunch of dead stuff. Oh, this is sick. Prothean Ruin. Let's recover the Prothean Ruin. Prothean data disk. And that's the clue that there's a Thresher Maw. Okay. Great, that was a mistake. No! Oh my god. Good thing I saved recently. I didn't realize that they could actually... You know, that makes sense. I should have been smarter. I should have been smarter. But the jumping trick is a great trick. Okay. Cool, we killed it. Cool. Cool. Well, not like super cool or anything like that, but very much a y'all deserved it. There we go. There we go, and let's save because I did defeat a Thresher Maw, and that's big. Let's go here, and then we'll go to the base.
You lead. I'll follow.
Ah, crud. Oh no. Oh, barely made it, barely made it, barely made it. Okay, 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 okay. I'm pretty sure. Yes. It's up there. Save. Okay, because those ones... Oh no, I should have stayed hidden. That was foolish of me. Cool. Finish that one. Okay, that's another level up for me. Let's up my... Yay, now I can have medium armor. up my Spectre training a little bit. Haven't needed it so far, but that's fine. I would rather not need something than need something. Equipment. Anything better anywhere? That's a pretty good shotgun. Shotguns don't need to be accurate, they just need to hit hard. Yeah, I don't like the hammers, so we're not going to equip that. I kind of need tech and biotic protection, so... I feel a little bit bad because I know how much time I've been spending on these exploration side mission things. And I'm like, poor Liara. But at the same time, if I don't get these done now, it's going to be way harder to get them done later. Hello, Alliance
Looking for supplies?
person. I think I've got a lot of money, so let's see what I can buy from you. I only have 28k. I could get a better sniper rifle. What am I currently using? I'm using a Reaper 1, but I could get a Reaper 4. Oh, and I could get an Edge 4. Yeah. Because getting these, it's so much more. So let's do Reaper 4 and Edge 4. And now I pour. I verpour. Let's sell anything that's a 1. I kind of like that one. Okay. Equipment. Much better. Basic rounds 3 or hammerhead? Ooh. There we go. Okay, I'm pretty happy about that. And let's gear Garrus up. Have slightly better gear, my dear. And let's equip Tally. Eh. And let's see if there's anything better that I could give to Rex. Not really. I guess I can give him a slightly better sniper rifle. Just giving Carver some smoochies. My little love, the light of my life, my angel, my baby, my darling, my boo. We're gonna finish Geth incursions. And then I'm gonna take a lunch break. Which I think we still need to defeat like 3 different things. We finished Gagarin and Tereshkova. Next is Hong. Nothing at Pommel. A survey at Traeger. Survey at Matar. Got another Matriarch's writing. And nothing at the Shaka. I've been doing pretty good against the Thresher Maws, so I'm starting to get less scared of them. Bringing the muscle and the brains. It's a grassy planet. With meteors falling onto it? That doesn't seem very good. Okay. So this is the Geth outpost. So we're gonna do a circle. Anomaly first. Please don't be a Thresher Maw. I've already dealt with so many Thresher Maws. 2 in 1 day. My poor, poor soul survivor Shep. Please let me get over this. Come on, get over it. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. Miserable. There we go. deal with the debris. And I can already tell that something really shitty is up there. That one was easy, take all. Save. Why is driving so difficult? Just let me through. So I missed the big scary guy. Yup. Okay. We dealt with a whole bunch of scaries, so now we're going to continue the hunt. Oh god. Okay. I see metal. So we are going to acquire metal. Okay, more gold, more money. I just want to be rich in this game. To complete complete Geth incursions, I need... Ah, crud. Okay. Fine. And it's going to drop down a whole bunch of guys.
Just one outpost left. I'm
Okay, only one outpost left. We gotta go over here. Oh my gosh, why am I so bad at this game? Well, actually, really, why is driving in this game so atrocious? There we go. That's more money. And then the last one should be over here. Let's go around this, like, lower section. There's grass. Grass make driving easier. I'm tired and I'm done with this. I really don't like planet exploration that much. But I really, really like money, so. Return to Normandy. Zoom out. Banshee. Thankfully, this one's only 3 planet. Almos. Nothing on Almos. Pragal. Survey on Pragal. Gonturian insignia. Now, Mashi. I'm just gonna quickly Google Mashi and make sure there's no Thresher Maws on this one. Okay. Obviously, I'm bringing Tally and Rex. We're dealing with Geth. We need the brains and the muscle, and I am not the brains. Okay, we're gonna go around. And we're gonna end with the Geth outpost. Okay, what should I do for me, though? Because now I have medium armor. We're going Infiltrator. I tend to not think about using abilities in ME1 nearly as much as I think about using them in 2 and 3. I am here to be a bard. There we go. The anomaly is next. I really hate driving. Huh? Ah. There we go. Okay. Driving on planets sucks. Whew. I feel like sometimes I do that really, like, in a super smart way, and then other times I don't. I just... Sometimes I see the Matrix, and other times I'm blind, and I see absolutely nothing at all. It's... weird. Okay, so we're gonna go get some... finish up the treasure hunting aspect of this little adventure. And then off to kill more Geth. The first one that we went to was actually I think the most interesting because I got put into a scary place. Oh, come on, this one was just easy. Driving sucks. Okay, so there is another metal thingamabob, and also a whole bunch of enemies to fight. So we'll see what we have to deal with first. Probably the guys. Looking at this, it feels like I'm gonna have to deal with the guys. They're already firing at me. Oh, there's one down there. Oh my gosh. Let's just get this and then deal with other stuff. This first, though. So easy. I want the XP, and I eventually want to hit level 30, so... They always aim for the... I believe that they are aiming for the front of my ship. So the best way to get around that, or front of the Mako, the best way to get around that is to hide the tip of the Mako behind a cliff. And then go pew pew. Aw crud, aw crud, aw crud.
I thought one of these outposts would be a major base of operations.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
The main Geth base. Use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Okie dokie. Seems like a good idea. How much money do I have now? I don't want to be intimidating, so I simply will not allow this to happen. I got 2 out of 10 Asari writings. I got 3 out of 13 emblems. I got 1 out of 3 Solarian ID tags and 3 out of 10 League medallions. I'm doing really, really well on this so far. I have 8 light metals, 6 heavy metals, 6 rare earths. Okay, I have 0 gases, but still. Okay. I'm sure Tally is stoked for us to take out so many Geth, though.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
I really want Onyx armor. I already have the Reaper. I could get a better pistol. Nah, doesn't feel worth it yet. Tally is doing fine. Rex is doing fine, but I should decide which one of these 3 armors I would rather give him. Honestly, Gladiator 2 seems pretty good. Oh, the Gladiator 2 is for humans. My bad. Oops. Simikar won over that. Okay, let's go sell some items. I know that I'm not getting as much as I would get if I was talking to Dr. Michelle, but my greed factor can't be that high. We're keeping anything that's a 3. Okay. So now we are going to the final star cluster for Geth incursions, which is the Grissom cluster. Zoom out. Zoom out. Grissom. Now just going to make sure that the next place doesn't have yeah, we're going here. There should be 4 planets. Solcrum is the one that we can explore. Survey. League of the One medallion. Survey. Light metal found. Good for us. Zoom out. Nothing on this. And then an asteroid. Okay, found the asteroid thingy. Survey. Rare element. Nice. Okay, now we can go to Solcrum. And then after I finish Solcrum, I can go and take lunch. Like every time, we're bringing these 2. We're bringing the muscle and the brains. Now, debris, anomaly, that's the quest. We're starting with the anomaly. Level 1 hazard, which means that leaving the Mako is bad. So we simply will not leave the Mako. Okay, I feel like this is up, so... We're going up! Doo-doo-doo. Oh man, I'm gonna have to leave the Mako. Crap. Cool, got Matriarch's writings.
You lead, I'll follow.
Okay. Next we go here. I'm gonna feel bad posting this because all this is going to be is just side missions and planet exploration. I don't know. To me, it feels a bit boring. It's not as interesting as, like, actual quests, main story. But, you know, maybe somebody just wants to listen to me complaining about the Mako. There's gonna be one person in this universe that will want that. Wait, there we go. Oh my gosh, there we go. Take all. We are starting to get harder. No. Things from a higher difficulty. There. I guess she's always wearing a helmet. Master Hacker Tally Zora. Yay, heavy armor for Rex. And then let's get lots of biotic abilities. There, all the biotic abilities. There we go, and... Ooh, yeah, let's work towards Carnage. I think that I wouldn't mind planet exploration as much if driving the Mako wasn't a nightmare. But it is a nightmare, so... I mean, I don't need to force myself to like every part of this game. There are parts that are good, and then there's this part, which, I mean, might be better than some space exploration games. I don't know. I personally know that I don't enjoy planet exploration, so that wouldn't be the kind of game that I would normally be going for. Except for, like, you know, right now when I'm playing Mass Effect, in which it is simply a part of my suffering. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Come on, don't make me stuck on it. Why? Why is driving so hard? Yeah, I don't know how I'm able to lock in like that. Oh, let's quick save. Oh my gosh. Please don't trap me here. You guys literally put that there for people to acquire. Why does it have to be so hard to get out of that space? Okay, I'm just going to... Okay, let's just deal with the gaff already. Now, is this a fight everything outside base or go indoors? Ah. Perfect. I really want to deal with that right now. Wait, this actually doesn't look too hard to get back to, so let's deal with the last little bit of exploration. So as soon as I'm done dealing with the Geth, I can just go. There she is. Yeah, that might be hard to get level terrain here, but...
Let's get moving.
Yes, Uncle Erndot. I love getting to just drive along flat ground. Oh my gosh, no, 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 no. Okay. Okay, we have successfully acquired all the exploration items. Now let's go and deal with the Geth. With Tally. And Rex. let's make sure that the Mako stays close by. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to exit this. Ah, crap. Hate those things. I hate those things. I hate those things. I hate those things. Great, I broke the game. Ah, crud. Don't like that at all.
Bring it on.
Okay. That was spooky. Okay, let's go upstairs. Let's loot upstairs, then we'll loot downstairs. Yay for destroying their base of operations. The sniper rifle stays out until we know that there is for sure no more enemies. Okay, so this isn't... okay. Most of the time, like, because, like, these inside building levels tend to be quite same. I'm actually kind of stunned that this is so... not that same. I'm tired, okay guys, just let me exist.
I'm right here.
Obviously I should give this information to Tally. Or maybe I can make a copy for Tally? Is that everything? Done the Geth quest. Okay. Okay.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
why do they have to say you saved a lot of human lives? Why can't it just be lives? You saved a lot of lives on this mission. Like, ugh. I'm tired of this pro-human agenda. Okay. We finished Geth Incursions. And I think that that's where I'm going to call this, and I'm going to go eat my lunch. Bye, folks. Like always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I'll see you again probably after I eat lunch. Bye now!